Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It sure was something. Bayona shot it well, and there were some funny bits, but this was, without a doubt, my least favorite Jurassic Park movie. And spoilers, I think if I have to boil my thoughts on Fallen Kingdom down to one specific issue, it was stupidity. All of the characters are stone cold dummies. People are going back to Dinosaur Death Island for insane reasons. Scientists are capturing dinosaurs and putting them in the flimsiest of cages. And I tweeted this as I left the theater at Nando v Movies, feel free to follow. But one character won the Prometheus Award for an otherwise seemingly smart person doing the dumbest thing imaginable. But nothing compares to the end of the movie. Now, in case you haven't seen it or you blacked out, completely reasonable, I'm going to describe the last scene of the movie. That'll spoil the whole thing. But listen, it's so dumb. So here we go. Our heroes are finally safe after killing the Indoraptor in a scene I'm not even going to attempt to describe. Owen, Claire, and this little girl who turns out is the clone of a dead girl, I don't know, meet the Frady Cat programmer and the dinosaur veterinarian in a control room overlooking the hangar where the dozen or so surviving dinosaurs are being housed. Here's the problem. The hangar is filling with a poisonous gas. Our heroes are safe in the control room. The dinosaurs below are not. If the dinosaurs stay in that room any longer, they will all die. But there is a button. This button will open the hangar doors and save the dinosaurs. But they would also be free to escape. Our heroes need to choose to either let the last remaining dinosaurs on Earth die, or send the dinosaurs into the wild, where they will certainly kill many unsuspecting people and potentially cause the downfall of human civilization. It's a no-brainer. The dinosaurs need to die. But Claire slowly puts her hand on the button. She looks at Owen, who's telling her no, and then at the suffering dinosaurs. And then she chooses not to push the button. Hooray! None of the heroes will be responsible for dooming humanity. They all breathe a sigh of relief and then turn their backs to the button. And then the door opens, as it is revealed that the little clone girl has decided to open the hangar. And the explanation for why she ruined everything is that the dinosaurs are alive, like her. That's the whole explanation. The greatest unforced error in human history. And from a logistical standpoint, I get it. The dinosaurs need to escape for the series to continue. They can't all just die in Dinosaur Auction Mansion. The trajectory of the series very clearly ends with the real world being overrun by dinosaurs, and that could be a very interesting movie. The problem is, if any of our main characters release the dinosaurs, all the death and destruction the dinosaurs cause is on that character's hands. And since Owen and Claire are the face of the franchise, it would be insane to make them responsible for the dinosaur invasion. No matter how much they love the dinosaurs, they're not that dumb. And I may get around to some sort of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom reimagining about the dinosaur death mansion of the fiendish Dr. Wu. Probably wait till it's released on video. But for now, I want to propose a much smaller change to the end of Fallen Kingdom that I think could undo the little clone girl's mistakes and maybe add something to the finale that makes these future movies a little bit more reasonable. And that change is Blue should release the other dinosaurs. Alright, hear me out. I know how dumb this sounds, but if executed well, I believe this could really work. I think you could make the case that Blue the Raptor is the most fully realized character in this movie. Like, Blue is the only character that really changes. Chris Pratt doesn't grow or change, and Claire doesn't really either. Sure, she chooses not to let the dinosaurs go at the end of the movie, but that's probably a choice she would have made in the beginning of the movie. Claire didn't want to release the dinosaurs into the world, she just wanted to save them from extinction by putting them on a reservation, far away from people. And yeah, Owen and Claire have their kind of, oh no, what have I done moment, but that's a realization they probably had in the first movie. They just didn't vocalize it. The kids certainly didn't change, and don't even get me started on the little clone girl. But Blue does kinda change. In the end of Jurassic World, Blue and Owen work together with the T-Rex to stop the Indominus Rex. Blue starts this movie on her own, but then she meets back up with Owen, and she very nearly continues to follow Owen's commands, until the evil hunter guy double-crosses Owen by shooting and stealing Blue. Then Blue goes to Evil Dinosaur Mansion, where she kills a bunch of bad guys before rejoining with Owen and helping him kill the Indoraptor. A lot like the end of the first Jurassic World movie. But after the dinosaurs are freed, Blue chooses not to stay with Owen and to escape with the other dinosaurs. After seeing all the terrible things that these humans have been doing, she doesn't trust them anymore. Blue is done following orders. She's taking control of her own destiny. I know it's not like a terrific arc, but it's something. And now, if she also opened the door and saved the remaining dinosaurs, Blue would be taking control of the destiny of her species. We see footage of Owen Owen training baby Blue, and Blue's leading her fellow raptors, she is in charge. Blue would see these suffering dinosaurs and feel compelled to protect them. From this point of view, saving the dinosaurs becomes the right thing to do. Now let's talk logistics. Would an audience buy the idea of Blue understanding how the door works? You would hope so. The Jurassic World movies have been beating us over the head with the preposterous premise that raptors are the second smartest things on the planet. But it doesn't work because Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom never delivers on that premise. It can't, because everyone in this movie is an idiot. I mean, think back to the original Jurassic Park. Muldoon, the dinosaur hunter, is tricked by a raptor. But this bit works because up until and including this moment, Muldoon has been a competent hunter. The trap he falls for is simple, but it's so quick that we, the audience, fell for it too. Muldoon is smart. The raptors are smarter, which must mean that the raptors are really smart. Compare that to Fallen Kingdom. Evil Army Guy is also tricked by the Indoraptor. This bit doesn't work because Evil Army Guy is a moron. We see the trap coming from a mile away. When the Indoraptor kills the Evil Army Guy, it only shows us that the Indoraptor is smarter than the dumbest character in the history of cinema. Not really much of an achievement. I believe we could buy this raptors are super smart premise if we actually saw a raptor do something smart. Having Blue open the door could show us how smart these dinosaurs really are. And if the future movies are going to matter, you kinda have to. Because really, outside of the Mosasaurus, I don't think we have any reason to believe the dinosaurs that escape at the end of Fallen Kingdom pose a real threat. Sure, they'll kill a fair amount of people that day, but once word's out that dinosaurs are on the loose, game over. These dinosaurs are toast. One thing the Jurassic movies take for granted that audiences could easily not notice is that dinosaurs are only able to kill people when they take them by surprise. Like some well-armed Navy SEALs and a handful of drone strikes should be able to knock out most of these dinosaurs in a long weekend. The only way that the released dinosaurs have any hope of surviving is if they have a leader who can figure out a way to stay alive. Since it seems like the whole dinosaur apocalypse angle is the future of the franchise, we need Blue to do something to prove that she is smarter than your average bear. Understanding the relationship between the button and the door, and then choosing to press it, is that kind of something. I mean, imagine that scene if it played out this way. Claire goes through her dilemma. She chooses to let the dinosaurs die. We breathe a sigh of relief. The world isn't going to end, and the characters in this movie aren't that stupid. But then, the door opens. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. And we turn around and see Blue with her claw on the button. Your first thought would be, wait a second, they're that smart? This changes everything. And this also changes the dynamic between Blue and Owen going forward. They have a complicated relationship. Owen really cares about Blue, and he risked his life to save Blue more than a few times. Blue seems to trust Owen, but now Blue sides with the other dinosaurs and potentially dooms the human race. Owen can understand why Blue made that choice, but it can still hurt, and when they meet in the future, that reunion is much more complex. So yeah, I believe this change could have taken one of the stupidest parts of the movie and turns it into an unusual but logical character moment that would keep the blame off of our main characters and do a lot of work to legitimize the premise for future movies in this series. After all, if someone is going to open a door in a Jurassic Park movie, it might as well be the raptor. So, thank you so much to my patrons for supporting the channel. You guys are the best. If you want to see your name up here, get access to videos early, commentary tracks, all that cool stuff, throw in a buck or two at patreon.com/NandoVMovies. I really appreciate it. Also, I really want to sincerely thank everyone that subscribed to this channel. I just hit 100,000 subscribers last week. That's insane. Thank you for watching and liking and sharing the videos and all that stuff. It's incredibly cool. DJ and I did a full Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom episode of our podcast, Mostly Nitpicking, which you can find on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and all that stuff. We talk about the mansion, lasers, and the ridiculous dinosaur auction, where dinosaurs are selling for less than the price people actually paid in the real world for this dresser. So that's a lot of fun. And yeah, most importantly, subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos. Here's that Patreon button again. And like I said earlier in the show, you can follow me at Facebook and Twitter. I am at NandoVMovies. That's all I've got. I'll see you next time.